Okay, hello YouTube. Finally, I got this camera working. I've been struggling with this camera for over a half hour. But today is February 18th, 2014, and I'm finally here to tackle this list of videos that I have been holding off. First of all, as y'all can see, my hair is back to an afro. Well, it's never gone nowhere. It's never been flat or nothing. I just been keeping it twisted down for the past 2 months, if you haven't noticed. The last time I've had my hair out was actually 2013, so this is the first time my hair has been out this year. I don't even think I ain't even have it out for my birthday. No, this is the first time my hair has been out this year. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully I can keep up this protective style. Y'all know I love big hair at the end of the day, so I can't put my hair away 6 months to a year like all these other YouTubers where you wonder what their hair looks like because they always wearing wigs. No, I got to enjoy my afro sometime, because if you can't enjoy your fur, what's the point of having long hair, medium hair, or any hair if you can't show it off? If you always got it in a bun or braids, what's the point in having hair if you can't enjoy your natural hair? So I like to show off my fro. Now, I'm not knocking people who have braids. But on to the topic at hand today. I want to talk about a few gay topics today and a few relationship issues. First is my personal thoughts on dating cousins and in-laws. Yes, I've been wanting to talk about this subject for a minute because I'm trying to spice up the channel. I'm trying to throw in some unique questions. Now, my personal thoughts on dating cousins, I'm not with the Theodore Roosevelt method. That's just me. I don't want to date nobody that could be close enough to be my brother, because I am an only child. So any cousins that I do have, I consider them to be more of a brother, like a brother or a sister, and that's like, ooh, no. So that's my thoughts on that. Now in-laws, it gets a little bit tricky. I mean, everybody on Days of Our Lives, One Life to Live, and it seems like in-laws, and even in real life, my thoughts on in-laws, I try to refrain from dating anybody that's too close, anybody that's a friend of the family, especially in-laws. I consider in-laws to be like relatives. So, no. So that's my thoughts. Now, as far as me personally, I've had some few childhood questions on cousins. Ooh, say that 3 times fast. Yes, I've had a few little puppy love, but that's all it was. It wasn't nothing like deep romance, no. But I've had a little puppy love with some cousins who are technically really not cousins once you break down the bloodline, and that they don't share the same relative as my blood cousin. We're related through my I'm being very vague because on the off chance that these people might come across my video, I don't want them to know, but they don't share no blood relation whatsoever. But still, the thought that their brother and sister to my cousin, even though we don't share blood, is still a little bit too creepy. But anyways, I've had puppy love when it comes to cousins, but I'll leave it at that. As far as personal in-laws, I am very disconnected from my family, as y'all can tell by now, and I'll probably talk more about that in videos. If y'all want to know about my family, or pretty much lack thereof, I have no family. It's just me, myself, and I. At the end is what I found out. It ain't no need to cry. For now, I'm gonna be my own best friend. But anyways, yeah, it's just me, myself, and I. No mother, no father, no cousins, or nothing to help me out. Well, I do have a mother. She comes around every now and again. She pops in, she pops out, whatever. But I'm very disconnected from my family like that. I don't have no love for nobody. But that's just me. What else do I want to talk about? Lord, we going there. Brace yourselves. No, we're going to say that one towards the end. We're going to jump to number 3. Gays and transgender college students. More are pursuing their education. Okay, yep. I want to talk about the LGBTs in college and how I think it is good that we are pursuing our education, providing that you're not an entrepreneur, because I got some shocking news. And I don't want this to sway anybody that is an LGBT that's going to college, but me personally, I'm dropping out at the end of this semester to pursue higher level things. But for people who really want to be a doctor and stuff, stay in college if you can and avoid the loans. If you can survive off the financial aid alone, just take the financial aid. Don't take out them loans, honey. I'm not like my uncles and them. I'm not about to be no $30,000-$40,000 in debt. I took out a $5,000 school loan, and I'm comfortable with that because I know I can pay that back. And I probably can, and I know I'll probably take out another one by the time I get my certificates or whatever, or if I decide to get my associate's degree. But at the end of the day, that won't be no more than $11,000. I know I'm comfortable with paying upwards of $15,000. Like hell, anybody who's familiar with my channel by now, y'all know I got out of $15,000 in debt with my Crohn's disease, my Medicaid lapse. I was in high school. I was sick. My marketing wasn't going well because I was going back and forth to the doctor, so I didn't have no money, and I racked up $15,000 in medical bills. So I know I can take down that kind of amount of debt, especially with a school debt, with all the programs and stuff that's out that can help me out. Because with my medical bills, it was just me, myself, I know that one. So I'm not really worried about school debt, but still, learn how to manage your money. And also to my transgenders, I am so proud of the transgenders that I see that's going to school that's help furthering their education, that is defying the stereotypes of the typical transgender, because let's keep it real. We know the transgenders that are in the hood, they be on the street corners, come late at night, charging them $60-$80 for a little bit of blow and go, being the head doctor and everything else. They have the fishnet stockings on. Now, I don't know where you're at, but I'm in the hood part of North Carolina. And if you in New York, y'all got them high-scale transgender hookers. But that being said, there are transgenders that do pursue education. Not all transgenders are streetwalkers. I just want to put that shout out towards the transgender community. No, I'm not a transgender. I've had a few people inbox me in my darn Facebook messages, because if you're not a friend to me, it goes to my other bots on Facebook, and I do check my other bots every week. And just to point this out, no, I am not transgender. I am not transsexual. I do not have no boobs. Let me flash my stomach. There are no boobs up here, so stop asking me that question. Now, as far as to my gay men on campus, I am disappointed with my school system. We got to do better. We got to do better than hooking up on campus. Yes, I'm spilling the tea. And I'm going to try my best to leave my school out of this. I'm not going to name my school in this video, but of course, if you subscribe to me, you know what school I go to in Fayetteville. And you can probably go a few videos back and find out what school I said. I'm more likely to say what school I'm going to. But anyways, come on, gay people. Really? Hooking up on campus? Can we not get even less tacky? Like, how does that work? See, with me, I'm a bedroom kind of person. I mean, if it's not in the bedroom, I'm not doing it. I'm a freak all night. But in the bedroom, honey, I can't do nothing in no car. Damn sure ain't no outside, because I'm a darn timid person and ain't nobody seeing me like that. In the school, I don't get that. Because I've seen one gay person, and I'm not going to put this particular person on blast. I can't anyway because I don't know who he is. I don't know no other gay people at schoolhouse. I see them, but I don't know them personally as far as names, and I don't know them in general. So I'm not putting anybody on blast. But I've seen a few. I've seen a hookup situation at the schoolhouse, and oh my God, is my camera going out again? Ugh. Okay, it's back. But I seen him go in the bathroom 5 minutes, about 2 minutes later, the white guy comes sneaking in. Then I swear I hear some conversation because mind you, this is when I had my computer class. I was not being nosy. I was not being newsy or whatever you want to call it. See, what had happened was, see, I have a habit of just tuning my ear up. See, I won't be nosy and get in nobody's business, but if you're speaking loud enough for my hearing to pick up, because I have above average hearing, and mind you, I'm sitting next to the bathroom. That's when I had my computer class. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. My visual merchandising class don't start at 12. So when my computer class ended, it was at 10. And I was stuck on campus for 2 hours. I don't have a car. And I was not about to go back to the house just to be out the house 15 minutes later to get back on the bus to get to the darn schoolhouse. So I might as well stay on campus. So I'll be in the darn lounging area for 2 hours. I get me a nice seat right next to the bathroom, soda machine right there. Go behind it. There's the chip machine. I catch up on my books and stuff. I see Miss Donkey Booty go in the darn bathroom. Next thing I know, the darn white guy go in the bathroom. My ear done tuned up, and I hear some conversation going on afterwards, along with a little bit of money. I can hear the sound of money. I'm a diva on a budget, but I know the sound of money. I hear thank you, and he goes Sasha. He goes out. The masculine guy go out the bathroom first, and then here comes his behind strutting on out the bathroom. Now, gays, we got to do better than this. We got to do better than hooking up in the bathroom. Like, oh my goodness, come on now. I know people fall on hard times. Not everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur like me. But come on, you could get some. No, see, this is where it gets complicated because I know it is hard for gays to get a job. But these gays in question, they can because they're not like this. They're not serving beaked face, lips, nails, and all that. I'm talking about these butch queen, masculine, feminine gays. Pretty much what I want to say. If you're going to hook up, and I'm just going to say it like this, hook up in a more discreet manner. Like, I know you can pick a designated spot after school hours, meet at the store, pull around at the park in the private section to do a little bit of car action, go back to his place if you're still at your mama's house. Or if you have your own place like me, bring them back to your house to do that. But on campus, let's keep it ethical and professional. That's my thing in regards to that. So, transgenders, shout out to the transgenders that I see that are pursuing careers. And my cousin, she knows all of them. She has a few of them that's going for doctorate degrees, and I'm like shocked. It's one that's going for AIDS studies, for medicine research or whatever, to help find cure for AIDS. Another one is going for biochemistry. Another one's going for a nurse. I mean, actual high-level jobs. So shout out to the transgender community that's on their grind, that's defying the stereotype of the shenanigans and all of that. To my gay guys that I see at the schoolhouse, y'all got to do more better. Y'all got to do more better. If you're in that position where you got to hook up, for a little bit of exchange or whatever, I'm not going to knock your hustle. or your promiscuousness, but I do suggest you do it in a more ethical manner. And what else do I want to talk about before I get on out of here? Oh yeah. Now, if this person wasn't promiscuous like that, I would have tried to holler at him because I've seen him earlier going up to the steps, going to the library. Because the way I'm positioned is, now what happened was, and I say that every time I'm guilty of being a little bit naughty. Um, the way the seats are sectioned, it's the steps are in the middle where the person walks up the series of steps to go up to the library, and you can see everybody figure going down. I mean, I'm sitting, and then the person comes down the steps like so. You can. I would just have a habit of checking out everybody's figure, male or woman. I like to see how I shape up to everybody else, to see if my curve game is on point. So I'm always looking at the backside of every woman's booty to see if my booty's serving up that hump and bump and all that good stuff. And I'm seeing that I'm still the best gay guy with the curvy figure around. So I see him walking down the darn steps, got a little old, big old, luscious darn big old juicy booty and whatever. He was serving up pretty goodness. He was serving up butch queen prettiness now. Almost made me want to try to get my flirt game on. But, yeah, after that incident, no. I don't think I'll be getting my flirt game on with nobody at my school. Y'all thought I was going to slip up and say the name. But anyways, that is it. Because all the other stuff that I got to talk about is on a different subject. I want to keep this video at 20 minutes. So what are y'all thoughts on the transgender communities bettering themselves? What would you think of having a transgender as a doctor? A transgender as a scientist? You walk into your pharmacy, you see somebody with a beat face, red lipstick, purple eyeshadow, contour to the gods, and hair laid like darn Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives of Atlanta. What you would think of having a glamorous transgender doctor? And what are y'all thoughts on gays hooking up at the schoolhouse? No, I am not one of them, and I'll never be one of them. As far as what I will talk about next, what do y'all want to hear from me? Y'all never give me no advice and stuff, so I'm always making up this stuff on my own. I would love to know what y'all want to know about me. Nothing is off limits. I do have a too much information tag coming up, so don't ask me about boyfriends, family and stuff. That will all be in the too much information tag. But what subjects do y'all want me to tackle? Because it's sort of hard to. I'm pretty much to myself. I'm in this house 9 to 5 trying to stay alive. And I'm 9 to 5 trying to stay alive. I'm burning the hell out them Beyonce lyrics. I got a visual merchandising assignments, chapter 8, 9, and 10 to complete. I got to get on my fundamentals of selling. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about my advertising class for a few days. And I got to go to the store because it's been over 2 weeks and I need me some darn food. And I got to, give y'all an update sometime on the maca route. Hopefully this Friday for sure. Supposed to be last Friday, but the snowstorm came out of nowhere, and that prevented me from doing my mother was home. Well, she was here. I tell y'all, she comes and goes, she comes, she goes. And we'll talk more about that in another video. So leave any suggestions what y'all want me to talk about. Thumbs up this video. Feel free to share it on your social media sites. And I'll see y'all soon with more videos because I am now getting a little bit lightheaded. It is hot as hell. I'm tired of this bipolar weather. I mean, god damn it. It was snowing last week. And now I am hot with the fan on. What the hell is going on in North Carolina? I mean, it snows. Then it's hot. It comes back a week later, it snows again, and now it's hot. I got the fan on. It looks like I'm gonna be wearing a darn t-shirt, a tank top, or something tomorrow. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later.